Hey everyone, today I got the new Lightning Collection Mesogog figure, and he is a really cool figure and definitely a big improvement over the uh, Christmas tree topper. So let's go over the new Mesogog figure. Now the first thing I want to talk about is the sculpt on this guy is really cool. He is super accurate to the show. Like, yeah, he looks like he stepped right out of the TV. They got so many little details perfect, like his red claws, and one of the really nice features about this Lightning Collection Mesogog is his mouth can open and close. And you can also have it open really, like, way wider than it ever actually did. So that's cool. So you can have him, like, just standing there, looking normal, or you can have his mouth open a little bit, have it be like he's hissing at someone, which he was very fond of doing. Let's see. All the joints work really well on this guy. The one issue that I've had is if I... Okay, there we go. If I try to move his head a little too much, it pops right off. That's what he's so shocked about. Ah, my head. Yeah, his head falls off extremely easily, and it's kind of weird because there's nothing else that, like, can go there. Yeah, I happen to have this right on hand. Let's see if, there we go. Put that back on. Ah, and there we go. So yeah, very nice Mesogog. So many cool details on this guy. Let's talk about his accessories. Now, definitely the coolest thing is this lightning effect piece. Normally, I'm not a big fan of the lightning effect pieces. I find them to be just kind of, superfluous most of the time, but since his forehead beam thingy is a major part of the series, it makes sense to include it here, although, I don't know, it doesn't look quite right the way it's sculpted, and also it's very short and stubby. I feel like maybe they should have had it be longer, with maybe like a little clamp at the end, so if they ever make an Elsa or a Zeltrax somewhere down the line, you can have him zapping and it like clips on to Elsa or Zeltrax, like, I don't know, they just screwed something up and he's zapping them. Or he could just zap his old toy. Okay, now let's talk about the other accessories we got here. We got a little... what even is it? I don't know what this is. Or actually, I do know what it is. It's the only reason why these hands were included, because this thing wouldn't fit on his normal hand. You need it to fit on one of these hands. But again, I don't get it. What's the point? I don't know what this is. Maybe some of the plastic from this could have been funneled into this? Huh. So whatever, anyway, let's take a look at the old Mesogog, because, why not? Detail, man, it is really bright. Let me try and, that doesn't really help at all. Oh, okay, there we go. Get a little bit darker. Okay, there. Now we can get a good look at old Mesogog's face. Not the most accurate, but it's not inaccurate. Like, if this face head was the only Mesogog figure that we ever got, it'd be fine. The hands, though, are really weird, because they're hands with 5 fingers. How did... That's definitely a choice. Now, one of the things I was wondering was if maybe this older Mesogog figure was actually based off of, like, an early costume test or something. Like, maybe this wasn't even Latham Gaines. Maybe this was, like, just a stunt guy that they, or a mannequin they put this makeup over as a, like, a proof of concept or something. Proof, whatever. Also, he has a big robe on. So, yeah, he goes like Emperor Palpatine, 90s figure way. He just can stand there. He'd make a great Christmas tree topper. like I said, let's take a look at the new Mesogog. The sculpt on this guy is impeccable. It is really, really good. And one of the neat little things, look at this. They even got those little screw things that are on the back of his head. I always wondered, what are those things? Because, like, he transforms from Anton Mercer, and, okay, the clothes magically appearing, fine, it's Power Rangers. Clothes magically appear, it's just a thing. But the screws on the back of his head are a weird choice. I don't really know what that's all about. Oh, and one of the things I always thought was funny with Mesogog is how monstery he looks until you get to his legs, and they're just normal legs, and then he has pirate boots on. Yeah, he doesn't have, like, claw feet, or he doesn't have a tail, either. So there we got new Mesogog with old Mesogog. And I gotta say that, oh yeah, and also this thing, the little forehead beam, it does fit on the old one. Ta-da! Although from here, it just kind of looks like his head's on fire. Alright then. I don't know what else to say, so yeah, there we go. There's old Mesogog, new Mesogog, old Mesogog. If you're a fan of the character, this is a neat little thing to have, especially at Christmas time, because yeah, Christmas tree topper. The new one, yeah, he's a definite recommend. I freaking love this figure. He is so cool. So far, most of the monster figures I've been pretty happy with. And, yeah. One of the things that, like, is extremely high praise for Mesogog. I'm not even a fan of Mesogog. I don't really like his looks that much. I don't really like his character that much. I think he's kind of an undercooked villain with weak motivations and goals, but I mean, this toy is just beautiful. I love it. Look at, and oh, look at the back. You can see all these little details, and oh yeah, those elbow thingies, whatever those are. Look how cool those are. Look at that. And also, like, the red claws, that is such a cool little detail. And he's highly posable. You can, like, let's see, you can actually have him sit down. Although the back of his robe kind of gets in the way of that. Oh, I can actually put him in the original Mesogog's pose. So let's get that claw out there. And then that hand up here, close his mouth, look down. And there we go. So that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed this. See ya. Bye, Mesogog.